Hey guys, guess who's back? Because it's late, I'm almost starting school, and I make poor life choices with time spending. So, moms. What are they? So, moms do a lot of weird things, one of which usually revolves around curse words or swearing. Most of the time it's not even real curse words, it's just, that's rude! And then you're like, what? So there's this one particular time that I remember very well. The year was 2012, I think. The year was 2011. I was in 7th grade. We were going to school. Run downstairs. We have these, like, bar stool type things in our kitchen. They suck. They get in the way of everything. I was running at full speed for the door. My toe smashed full speed into this wooden post of shame. I see my mom standing by the door, so I'm like, okay, I can't swear. I'm like, crap! And I just grab my foot, and I'm standing there, and she just looks at me as I'm, like, holding my bleeding toe, and she's like, Alex, language! And I'm like, I said crap. It's not even a swear word. What? Literally, 15 minutes later, while we were in the car, someone cuts her off. And I don't know if you know this about Minnesotans, but we may seem like the nicest people in America, but that all goes away when we're on the road. Like, holy shit, guys. The road rage is real. My mom is no exception, despite not having been born here. This guy cuts her off, and she just looks at him, and I can tell she's gonna swear. My little sister was like 4 at this time, 4 or 5, in the back seat, just looking out the window and enjoying birds or some shit. My mom just looks at this guy like she's gonna slit his throat and piss in the wound. You motherfucker! Fuck you! God damn you and your goddamn car! Fuck you and go to hell! And I'm sitting here like, you told me that I was bad for saying crap this morning, Mom. And you have got a 4-year-old in the back seat. So, yeah. I hold that over her head quite a bit whenever she brings up me being a hypocrite. On the topic of moms, they are also the one person that you can't tell, like, half of your life accomplishments to, because they will just give you that look like, you know the one. For instance, the bio project I did in 45 minutes before a class. I did not know we had a biology project due the Friday that it was due. I thought it was due the next Friday. So I was going to do it the next week, because I am a procrastinating fuck. It gets to be Friday. It is 2 periods before biology, and I'm sitting there dicking off on the internet, because that is what I do, And the next period was lunch, and you can't get anything done during lunch because no Wi-Fi in the cafeteria whatsoever. I don't know what happens, it's like a vortex of just sadness and food. Kind of like my life, really, that is what the cafeteria is. So I'm sitting there panicking because I got I think it was an email saying like, hey, did you do the biology project yet? And I'm like, no, it's due next Friday. And my friend was like, dude, you're fucked. So I'm sitting there like, holy shit, I have to whip up an entire full-length presentation and an essay on LSD in less than an hour after lunch. There's this period where it's called reading time, where it's basically just procrastination time. We have it after every lunch. I don't know. Anyway, it's 45 minutes long, and that was the amount of time I had to get an entire presentation done in, including research, because I had done absolutely nothing at this point in the project. This is right before lunch, and I look at my friend Miranda, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, if I finish this, you will sing my praises forever. And she's like, fuck, dude. I don't know what possessed me, but I just decided in like 5 minutes of self hate and turmoil that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna succeed, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best to get this done, even though it will end in blood and tears. But I decided to do it because I am a masochist. Why else would I be a writer? Why are my boots here? I don't know why they're in my room. Why are you here? I'm sitting at lunch and I'm like tapping my foot anxiously, spinning around. I'm like, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? I am so screwed right now. And then it gets to be right after lunch. I sprint back to the advisory, start Googling images right away because I'm like, okay, we gotta get the aesthetic down first. This is what we need, and then the rest I can just bullshit. Because that is how life works. If it looks pretty, the rest can be bullshit and no one cares. I've got like this trippy ass picture of an angel and a demon doing it or whatnot in front of spirally LSD rainbows. I don't fucking know. That was my title. I put some artistic font over it. I think I've still got it saved somewhere. I'd look it up, but I'm lazy. And then oh my god, I think I had like 15 different tabs open at the same time, and oh my god, that was the most stressful 45 minutes, and literally the bell rings, and I look up, and my friends are moving towards the door to get to biology, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm almost done, I'm almost done, I'm almost done, and I like grab my laptop, and I'm sprinting down the hallway, still typing, and I get into the biology room and just, like, slam the button down. I'm like, send, motherfucker! And it's sent. Somehow, it got, jumbled in with other things, and the teacher didn't actually get it for some reason. So I had to resend it to her. So, really, the entire cramming process was for nothing. Even though it is one of my greatest life accomplishments, I bullshitted an entire huge main block project in 45 minutes, and I got a B+. I am a god. So yeah, that is one example of something I will never tell my mother because she will hate me forever. She already knows I procrastinate, but if she knew that I crammed an entire project into 45 minutes while, like, downing soda and crying. Oh, God.